Okay, so diving into this news report for Bitcoin of April 2023 by Binance Research. There's a few topics we're going to cover in here. One about developers, full-time developers on Bitcoin, some of the different metrics compared against other ecosystems. We're going to talk about the effect Ordinals has had. We're going to talk about the active number of addresses, and we're going to talk about the increase in on-chain transactions. First of interest is you want to look at total market cap. Bitcoin accounts for over 50% of the total market cap still. Obviously, that's been shown in Bitcoin dominance. Diving into a little bit of on-chain metrics here, we can see that during the bull run in 2021, we saw 300K plus transactions a day, but that dropped to about 250 during the majority of 2022. This trend was broken recently with the daily transactions finally starting to rise in 2023. The daily transactions are now above 300K, and at least part of this is attributed to the activity with Ordinals inscriptions have brought back to the blockchain. You can see over here on the right, we're also looking at active number of Bitcoin number of active addresses. It's slightly gone up. We've seen a slight increase. But of more importance, what I like is between 2021 and 2022, Bitcoin full-time devs fell 4%. This ties with Tesla's the bottom performer. Between 2020 and 2022, Bitcoin full-time dev increased 15%. So 15% increase in full-time developers. That's noteworthy. Over here, we can compare this to other ecosystems. Obviously, Ethereum being the leader with over 1,800 full-time devs by the end of 2022, which was a 9% increase over the year before, 2021, and a 2-year 67% increase. Polkadot being number 2, 750 full-time devs. We've seen a 9% increase. Now Cosmos, 511, but a 34% increase and 122% increase in full-time devs. I keep an eye on Adam, guys. Solana, obviously Solana's had a lot of issues, problems, FTX, this, that, and the other. I used to personally trade a lot of NFTs on Solana as well, but people like it because of its ease of use when it comes to programming. That's why I think you still see the barrier to entry is much lower. So I'm trying to say it's easier for someone just starting off. And then we have some other stuff like Polygon and Bitcoin. And we're talking about increased energy prices versus mining rewards, block rewards. This led to a lot, like we were talking about a few months ago, where rising interest rates and increasing debt payments made it more expensive to take out loans to survive, and declining Bitcoin prices. So a lot of miners went bankrupt, or sold back some of the equipment they purchased. All right, I always try to keep it short, these videos, but if you want to join me possibly on Friday or Saturday for a live discussion and session, or I can make another video, we can cover ordinals, a brief history of them, and ordinals and inscriptions, really. We can talk about kind of the timeline, players involved. We can talk about what they look like versus NFTs that we're used to, whether we're talking about they're fully on-chain, immutable, or ordering. We can talk about scarcity, size limit, how this has affected Bitcoin, how transaction cost has gone up, the future of Bitcoin, layer 2s, Lightning Network, the new Liquid Network they're working on, Stacks, and just the future of Rollkit or Liquid Network and things like that, upcoming halving. And last, just if y'all want to do a deep dive teaser on market manipulation in the NFT markets, we can cover it all here. Talk about how to measure this, why it's done, some of the models, insiders in NFT markets, wash trading, some of the effects, some of the data, the impact of manipulative trades, purpose of wash trading, those gaming rewards, the different marketplaces.